All right, let's have ourselves a session. Appreciate you guys for stopping by. Zach Rector here. We're talking about current events, financial markets, and the greatest transfer of wealth in world history. My objective here is to help our community win big. And the way that we do this is understanding, first off, that we have a problem. Okay, so it's a debt, currency, and liquidity crisis. It's a three-part to it. We can also talk about World War III events taking place. We can talk about internal chaos within the United States of America. Outside of the U.S., you guys face many other issues as well. If you're outside the U.S., please let me know in the comments down below. Let me know where you're from and what, challenges your country faces. Very interested. And let's get right on into this, because I'm not just trying to help myself win, and I'm not just out here for my own gain. I'm genuinely coming on here every single day, taking time out of my day, away from my family, away from my, other businesses, so that I can help others. I can give back and get people on board this train. Just like Rosie Rio said, the train has left the station. That, to me, that's not just a meme. We're not just throwing that out. The transfer of wealth is already underway. And so I want to explain this. By the way, I just got this new mic, the Rode Wireless or whatever it's called. And so I'm going to be doing a review on this thing, and we'll see how well it works. I just picked it up for Vancouver. Just got back from Vancouver Resource Investment Conference, and I was hoping to record some interviews. I never ended up recording any interviews while I was up there because I couldn't figure these mics out, but I finally got it figured out. So hopefully we'll get our setup dialed in, and even next year I'm even considering maybe getting a booth up there in the media row at the Vancouver Resource Investment Conference, just so I can bang out like, a dozen interviews or more in the 2 days that it takes place. But had a really good time up there, and just a lot of insight that we brought back. And it couldn't have came at a better time, honestly, because in the crypto space, with the crypto kids, with the Bitcoin bros, and even with us in the XRP community, right? Patience is wearing thin. The stress, everything is at an all-time high. The negative sentiment is at an all-time high. And once again, I want us all to win. And part of that is not just holding XRP. So every single day, we're willing to take contrarian positions. Like I said, first step, acknowledging that you have a problem. This is what we talk about on a daily basis. And I know that folks just want to get to, what's the next 10x? What's the next 100x? Well, you can't find those unless you understand, right, the broader macroeconomic situation, where the financial markets are at now, how they got there, so that you can predict where they go next, right? This is how you develop analysis that gives you solid foresight as to what's coming next and where to make your moves. And so I wanted to share this perspective, on when it comes to our community. Many people confuse us with just being XRP bag holders, hoping and praying, just sitting on our gold and silver, hoping and praying. Part of us being able to win and win big is understanding how to win without some of these investments even going up, without any of these investments going to the moon, but running our businesses now, executing and scaling out the side hustle now, finding out how to get a raise at our job now. Not everybody needs to be an entrepreneur. I don't subscribe to that philosophy that everybody needs to be hashtag entrepreneur, hashtag boss babe. I don't subscribe to that. And we've been talking about, since the beginning of 2022, we said, guys, we're entering a recession. Number one on our to-do list is income. Whether you got a job, whether you want to start a side hustle on top of the job, whether it's time to turn your side hustle into your main business, whether you already have a business and we need to scale it up. This is what we need to be doing now so that we can bring in cash to survive inflation, and two, so that we can make more of these investments that we do have conviction in. Now, for us to win big, it's not just about XRP going to 589. It's about, what are you going to do next? Just like the lottery winners, the sudden wealth syndrome. They come into a bag and just as quickly, it's gone. They're renting girlfriends, they're renting whips, they're renting houses, and they build no long-term wealth. They don't own any assets. And if they do have the cash to go buy an asset like a business, they don't know how to run a business. And so I've been getting some comments, and people are like, what transfer of wealth are you talking about? Because I put out a video last week and it was titled Transfer of Wealth Confirmed, or Greatest Transfer of Wealth Confirmed, something like that. And the reason why I said it was confirmed is because we were adding another data point to our thesis that this is the greatest transfer of wealth in world history, because we have the largest demographic of U.S. American retirees hitting this year. And I guess maybe we can't call them retirees because they're probably going to have to work till they're dead just to survive. But the largest cohort of people turning 65 years old, it was over 4 million people turning 65 years old this year. And why does that confirm the greatest transfer of wealth in world history? Because it's the largest cohort from a demographic standpoint. And then also we've been highlighting how the equities, the real estate, everything that they have gets transferred off, including their businesses as well. And the whole point of that video was this is our opportunity to go take over these businesses before they turn the key, before they sell it off to somebody else. Maybe you're a manager for, the business owner right now. You understand operations. You understand one part of it. And this is our opportunity to step in, step up, bring order to the chaos and say, hey, we got a solution for you. Oh, your kids don't want to take over the business? You already know that I know the business, right? So let's just structure a deal. We can do a little bit of owner financing. That's the secret sauce, by the way, to getting these deals done, is you do owner financing and you allow them to teach you, to help you transition into taking over the business. Where does this relate to helping our community win big? Because when we have good investments, when we win on XRP, when we win on other cryptos, other equity positions, other investments like silver, that's going to add fuel to the fire that we already got cooking. So it's not enough. At the bare minimum, I'd love to see us just survive. If I could help people survive this inflation and everything that's going on with us right now, that'd be a plus. That'd be a success. But really, I know what we're capable of as a community, right? This isn't just about my success. This is about our success as a community. How big are we going to win? And I don't just measure that as dollar signs on the bank account. It's the impact that we're going to have in our community too. We have many people in my community that are retired, flush with cash. They don't need to work another day in their life. Now it transitions into how much of an impact can we have? And so that's what I mean with helping our community win big, is whether you're a young guy like me and you've invested some money into some crypto, some other deals, and you start to hit some bags. You make money trading memes. I don't care how you make it. We want to be able to make it, protect it, and multiply it. So this is where the analysis of the current events, all of the financial markets, all of the asset classes comes in with how we get on the right side, because the transfer is already underway. Many people have been leaving me the comment, what transfer of wealth are you talking about? I'm not seeing any transfer of wealth yet. If you can't see the transfer of wealth that's happening in front of us right now, that's being confirmed in the data, then most likely, and I don't say this without any, with all due respect, you might be on the wrong side of the transfer, right? And what I mean by that is, if you're not figuring out how to grow your income, if you're not figuring out how to acquire more assets, it's tough to be in the middle right now. This is the middle class getting squeezed out, by the way. Everyone wants to understand how the middle class is going away. This is it. From the haves, it's the separation between the haves and the have-nots, and it's having assets. And this is the difference. The transfer of wealth is already underway. If your business is not hitting targets, right? If you didn't have the year you wanted last year, see, this is part of the transfer of wealth that's underway, right? Businesses are going to have to compete even harder as markets tighten. Businesses no longer have pricing control. That's what the common theme is on all of these earnings reports. And so this is what I'm talking about. Whether we're starting a side hustle, whether we're figuring out how to get a raise at our job, take on more responsibility, stepping up. Like I said, set your intentions, control your energy, and bring order to the chaos. That is the mission right now. Let me know what you guys are doing to make it. Let me know what you're doing to protect it. And let me know what you're going to do to multiply it. Because if you're just sitting on the bag of XRP, we're sitting and hoping and praying, that's not our strategy. I'm not here to give anybody financial advice. I just share what I'm doing and what my community is doing, what I'm watching them do. And we have folks that are learning about trading, that are, learning how to do, the DeFi that's coming to the XRP ledger is going to be massive, that are learning how to grow their business, learning how to do real estate. And this is what it's going to take for us to get on the right side of the transfer of wealth. The more chaotic this gets, the better for us, right? Because we can see it coming. We're not going to get distracted. We're going to keep our eyes on the prize. And this is what our community wants. This is what my community wants, right? They want to listen to someone who can step in here every day. And even though the prices are down, I wake up just as excited to get after it and get to work every single day. I don't take days off. Even while I was on vacation, every day we have to show up. The opportunity is that big. And to make sure that we actually survive here, like I said, at the very bare minimum, hopefully we can survive, God willing, we build an incredible amount of wealth. But many people are waiting and sitting around, not taking action. And that's not going to allow us to win big. And that might not even we might not even be able to survive just because it's going to get that tough out there. It's going to get that tight. So with that being said, guys, I want you guys to win big. What we do on a daily basis is try to bring you the best content on current events, financial markets, and how I am investing, how I'm running my businesses, how I see the world, how I'm decoding the data. We put all that together in our analysis, in our investments, our business decisions, and I share that with you guys. And I hope that you can take away something from it and learn. And if you guys are, I appreciate you guys for liking the videos, dropping comments down below, sharing it out far and wide. Really does help us. And make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our updates. A lot more coming this way. All I want for 2024 is for our community to continue to take massive action, no matter what the price of XRP is at, no matter what's happening in the world around us. We're going to continue to bring order to the chaos, and we're going to take advantage of the greatest transfer of wealth in world history. With that being said, guys, I will see you in the next video.